part 3 of my tips for how to find remote work. Things that I recommend doing and not doing as somebody who is not an expert but has been working remotely successfully for the past 4 years. Number 1, tell everybody that you are looking for work. Your friends, your family, your Facebook friends, your Instagram followers, your TikTok followers, whoever you have in your networks, tell them you're looking for work. Number 2, be specific about what you do. It's great that you are able to do a lot of things or that you're happy to do a lot of things, but if I'm looking for a writer, I want to hire a writer. I don't just want to hire somebody who's like, yeah, sure, I can just do whatever. Like, I want to know what you're good at, and then that's what I want to hire you for. So when I'm looking for work, I tell people that I'm looking, and I tell them this is what I do. And then the third thing that I recommend doing is maybe really obvious, but I think a lot of people don't do it, is like actually follow up and do the work, especially if you're a freelancer. Or if you're trying to get into becoming a freelancer. It involves a lot of hustle. It involves, especially if they're small clients, like if you have a lot of small clients rather than 1 or 2 big clients, it involves a lot of answering emails, reaching out to new clients, sending invoices, following up on invoices, and you have to make sure that you're doing all of that and that you're doing all of it quickly. Things I don't recommend doing. Number 1, don't tell people that you're desperate. You can tell your family and your close friends that you're desperate and maybe tell them that you'll do whatever they need done for a little bit of cash. That's fine. But don't go and post on public Facebook groups or on your LinkedIn or places where there's people who you don't know who might want to hire you. Don't tell them that you're desperate. Because number 1, like, it's cringe, but second of all, they don't care. I don't expect anybody who I do not know to give me work because I am desperate. I expect them to give me work because I am good at the work I do and it is work that they need done. For example, I'm looking at a post on a Facebook group that I'm in right now that somebody has said, support a stay-at-home mom, and then has advertised what they do. But I don't care who you are. I don't care that you're a stay-at-home mom. If I wanted just to support a stay-at-home mom, I'd probably find a friend who is a stay-at-home mom and needed my support, and I'd hire them. I want to hire you because you're good at your work, so I do not care that you're a stay-at-home mom. If anything, that might put me off, because are you going to focus on my work, or are you focused on your children that you're at home with? And I can't tell you how many times I've seen people be like, this is a post of desperation, or I've been looking for work for 6 months, somebody please hire me. It's fine to make those posts in groups where you're asking for advice and be like, I've been looking for freelance work for 6 months. What am I doing wrong? Can anybody give me advice? That's fine. And honestly, you might even get work from that. But if you say, I'm desperate, I don't have any work, I need to pay rent, please hire me, And the second thing I've already mentioned, it also goes hand in hand with this like desperation, please. Don't just say that you'll do anything, because then, jack of all trades, master of none type of thing. Like I already said, I don't want somebody who's just like, whatever I need work, give it to me. Like that's, like for your summer job when you're 16, it's time to focus and be good at one thing or a few things, but like in a niche, and get a job in those things. I think those are all the tips I have. And just so that you know, I lost my I had 2 freelance clients coming into this year. One of them was fairly small and the other one was like kind of 80% of my income, and I lost the 80% one in August, and it's now mid-October, and I have fully made up for that income with other freelance clients. So first of all, if I can do it, you can too, and second of all, this is how I do it. So go out there, make the money.